All right, hey guys, welcome back. Happy Friday. Okay, guys, so we are going to continue with our writing. So today we're going to revise our writing or look back at it to see maybe where we went wrong, what we did right. So today you are going to revise your own work. You are going to self check it. We are not trading with partners. We are not getting up and moving out of our seats. We are listening to what Miss Donna is saying, and we are definitely not not following directions because Miss Donna expects for everyone in her class to have listening ears. All right. So, oh wait, let me make sure no one's talking. Mac and cheese. Everybody freeze. Okay, now that I know I have your attention, let's begin. So, we're going to pull out our books out of your green folders that you've been working on all week. I know you've been working really hard on them, and they're going to be wonderful books. Miss Dodd cannot wait to read your books. I'm very excited. But I've been thinking about it all week, and I can't wait to get back so I can read your books. Okay, guys. So let's talk about it. We are going to look at our books and make sure they're readable. Okay, what does that mean, Miss Dodd? So a readable book means that if you took your book and you gave it to the person next to you, or if I took my book and I gave it to Shelby or Brooklyn or Zachary, they would be able to look at the book and say, oh, this is what Miss Dodd is saying. Okay, wait, Miss Dodd, maybe I didn't know how to spell a word. Okay, no problem. Maybe that's why they couldn't read it. First, we want to make sure that we're using all of our skills, especially the ones we talked about yesterday about stretching out our words and sounding them out. So, if you stretched out your words and you sounded them out, don't worry about that. You tried your best. Did you use your word wall? Did you use the word wall in the back? Did you use the word wall that you can find in your green folder inside? Okay, so if you can say yes to both of those, I'm not as worried about the words maybe being spelled wrong because we are emerging writers. We are at the beginning of writing. So it's okay if you didn't spell everything right. No big deal. All right, so what else does Miss Dodd or maybe the person reading your book look for to see that it's readable? Think about a book that you've read. Think about the books you read this morning during independent reading time. Those books are all readable. You can see what's happening inside the book very easily, even if you can't read all the words. All right, so the first question you need to ask yourself is, are my pictures clear? Okay, we're in kindergarten. We do not scribble scrabble. Scribble scrabble is not good. Okay, guys, we should not be scribble scrabbling. So, all right, we did not scribble scrabble. We have great looking pictures. What is a great looking picture? You use shapes and different lines to draw your pictures. They're colorful, not one color. We didn't draw a blue person with a blue house, with a blue tree, with a blue sky. No. We used maybe 3 or 4 colors. We drew a brown house and a brown and green tree with a blue sky and a yellow sun. Okay, we want to make sure we use all those different colors. Okay, so I didn't scribble scrabble because we're in kindergarten and we are not scribble scrabblers. So I didn't scribble scrabble. I used shapes and I used different colors. I have nice pictures. Am I writing sentences? Okay, that's another important thing. Did you write random letters all over the page and I don't really know what's going on or why the letters have been randomly written everywhere? That is not what we are trying to do. So it's important that you labeled your picture. So if maybe you try to draw a gorilla and it does not look like a gorilla, because Miss Dodd tried to draw a gorilla, it would not look like a gorilla, guys. I'm not a good gorilla drawer. You make sure you labeled it. Okay, so a label is a word. It's not just, I didn't point to my gorilla and write the letter F. or just the letter G. I sounded out the word gorilla, I stretched it out, and labeled gorilla. I didn't write random letters all over the page. That's really important, guys. We are not doing that. Am I leaving spaces? Oh, spaceman, we need to use a finger space between each word. Your fingers are very important. So pull out those fingers, and when you're writing your words, make sure you use a finger space. That's very important. Am I telling a true story? Okay, guys, so we've been writing nonfiction stories this week. It means the story you're writing is true. So, should I write a story that I lived under the sea because I'm a mermaid and I have a mermaid dad and my best friend is a fish? No, probably not, because none of those things are happening. Miss Dot does not live under the ocean. I am not a mermaid, and my best friend is definitely not a fish. Okay, guys. So make sure you wrote a true story, something that really could happen, something real that's happening in your life, not something you made up, not like the movie Frozen. Okay. So Miss Dot has an example here. All right, I have two things I wrote. This is the first one. It does not look very good, guys. Not at all. I scrabbled a lot because I didn't care. Just drew some stuff, and then I put some random letters all over the page because I wasn't really sure about labeling. I mean, who needs that? And then I just wrote all my words together. Also, this is about me living under the ocean as a mermaid. Maybe not the true story I've written. Okay, but then we have this one over here, and this is really good. I said, I have a house and a tree. I have a tree in my front yard. I labeled things. You can see that I really labeled. This is the house, this is a tree. I drew some arrows so you know what was what if you didn't know this was a house or a tree. I used finger spaces. Try my sentence. My words are not all squished together, and I could really have a house with a tree. I definitely am not a mermaid. I'm a teacher who has a house with a tree in the front yard. So, today, when we're going through our stories, we want to make sure they're readable, that we used our finger spaces, there's not a bunch of scribble scrabble everywhere. You wrote a true story, something that really happened to you. Maybe you saw a turkey, or you went to Iowa, or you ate a bunch of corn. Maybe you went to your grandma's house, or ate a bunch of gingerbread man cookies for Christmas. Those are all true things. You do not ride unicorns to school. You do not have a pet octopus at home. I mean, maybe, but I find it doubtful. So make sure what you wrote is true. We wrote real words on the page where they go, on the lines, not just randomly in the picture. That we drew arrows for our labels. We have colorful pictures, and we are telling a true story. All right, guys, I cannot wait to read these stories. I know they are going to be fantastic. Make sure you're doing this and not this. This is a no. This is what Miss Dot is looking for. All right, guys, I'll see you again so soon. I cannot wait to get back. Bye, guys. I'll see you soon.